What's up, guys? This is the season review of. Yeah, I'm gonna say it. Everybody's thinking it. Everybody knows it. This show was epic. Blood, gore, all the different little storylines that they had weaved throughout the series. I loved it all. As a brief summary to the series, we're introduced to Invincible and his family, most notably his father, Omni-Man. Not gonna lie, initially the first episode started out very generic. However, the ending scenes for almost every episode, including that one, were epic and kept me hooked to the show even after the episode's great cliffhangers, storylines, etc. We first meet Invincible before he has his powers, and he is only watching his father save the world. Throughout the series, we follow Invincible as he begins to get his powers and enters the world that his father has lived in the shoes of, at least, for a very long time. We never really know his father's true intentions, but the intrigue around who he is, why he does what he does, and how much of a team player he really is really keen and really a major plot throughout this whole series. The absolute high points are the action scenes with the superpowers, with the different characters they introduce, whether it be kingpins like gangsters, superhero team-ups like Teen Titans or Justice League, and sometimes the villains. Though the villains aren't necessarily the most fleshed out. Some, to an extent, are, but for the most part, this series plays a lot like The Boys from Amazon, where it's an anti-hero that is the villain. In a lot of ways, this show is The Boys if their Superman did not care about any person's life. It was awesome to see, especially towards the series end, just the amount of death, carnage, and, just unfiltered, I don't give a F about any of these people, coming from the main anti-hero, Omni-Man. The story also liked to weave in some human elements as far as friendships, a girlfriend, and some smaller storylines that were kind of growth for the main character, Invincible. Truthfully, those were not the highlights for me. More often than not, I think the girlfriend could have been, just discarded. The friend, the gay friend, he was cool, but the girlfriend could have been just out of the series, and I think we would have been just fine. In any case, all of these different storylines where Invincible is learning about his powers and training with Omni-Man, working for the government, all lead to kind of the penultimate battle or climax, where we learn that Omni-Man is here for a reason, to take over the earth, evidently. And he's not going to stop for anyone, his family or his wife, which are seen as like pets to him because of his omnipotence. It ultimately leads to a great emotional and climactic beginning of the last episode, where Omni-Man fights and almost kills his son. The emotional gravity and the gruesome and brutality shown here was by far the series highlight, and honestly left me for the rest of the episode feeling underwhelmed. This last episode was seemingly more concerned with delivering that climactic fight, but resolving the smaller storylines instead of, in my opinion, following the main draw of the series, which was Omni-Man. However, it was a great series altogether, and the last episode tied things up pretty well. I'm gonna give the series a 9 out of 10. Almost as good as, if not better, than The Boys, in my opinion. Nah, I thought that through. The Boys is still better. Let me know in the comments what you think. Is The Boys better than the Invincible series, or vice versa? Please like, comment, and subscribe. See y'all next time.